Giraffe. Magnificent in appearance, bizarre in form, unique in gait, colossal in height and inoffensive in character, and a prime example of adaptation on the savannah is the African giraffe. The giraffe is known throughout the world for its extremely long neck. It is the tallest living animal. Its neck gives it up to a total height of 5.5 meters, which enables it to browse the tops of trees in search of tender leaves to eat. Its main food source is the acacia tree. Despite its long neck, the giraffe has only 7 vertebrae, exactly the same number as man and most other mammals. Another adaptation that the giraffe has is the development of its unusually long tongue. A giraffe's tongue can reach a length of 46 centimeters. This feature greatly helps this mammal reach the high leaves that it eats. When the giraffe opens its mouth, its tongue extends upwards and grasps a single leaf or leaves. The tongue then curls around the leaf and strips it from the branch. It is thought that the dark color of their tongues protects them from getting sunburned while reaching for leaves on trees. They produce a very thick saliva, which protects the mouth from their thorny diet. The giraffe is a ruminant and has a stomach with 4 compartments that digests the leaves it eats. When the giraffes aren't eating, they are chewing their cud. After they swallow the leaves the first time, a ball of leaves will travel all the way back up the throat into the mouth for more grinding. Giraffes and a few other animals, such as brown bears and camels, move both legs on one side and then both legs on the other side. In some cases, the hind leg starts first, so there is a slight lag. This is also called pacing, and it is the first gait observed in young colts. The trot is the same gait as the dog walk, but faster, so that there is a moment in each stride when all 4 legs are off the ground. A gallop is a succession of leaps. The legs can hit the ground both front, then both back feet together, as in the ermine, or the front feet can be set down one, then the other, then both back feet together, as in the hare. The giraffe is non-territorial and social. It lives in very loose, open herds with no specific leaders or coordination of herd movement. This structure reflects that a giraffe's size makes a safety in numbers tactic unnecessary, and that the trees that they feed on tend to be spaced apart. Dominance between males is established by necking, swinging heads at one another in tests of strength. Nursery groups of young animals are left alone together during the day while their mothers feed. The 6-foot-tall calves grow rapidly, as much as an inch a day. By 2 months, the young giraffe is eating leaves, and at 6 months is fairly independent of its mother. A young giraffe can even survive early weaning at 2 or 3 months. Although few predators attack adult giraffes, lions, hyenas, and leopards take their toll on the young. Scientists report that only a quarter of infants survive their first year of life. The giraffe's heart is probably the most powerful among all animals, because about double normal pressure is required to pump blood up the giraffe's long neck to the brain. With such high blood pressure, only special design features prevent it from blowing its mind when it bends down to take a drink. A unique collection of reinforced artery walls, bypass and anti-pooling valves, a web of small blood vessels, and pressure-sensing signals that keep adequate blood flow to the brain at just the right pressure. They drink water when it's available, but can go weeks without it. They rely on morning dew and the water content of their food. Both male and female giraffes have two distinct hair-covered horns called ossicones. Males use their horns to playfully fight with one another. As male giraffes age, calcium deposits form on their skulls and other horn-like bumps develop. Giraffes can have up to 3 of these large bumps, 2 in the rear of the skull and 1 in the forehead region, so that it may look like they have 5 horns. Ecologically, the giraffe is perfectly matched to its environment. There is need of a tree trimmer to keep the fast-growing shade trees from overshadowing the ground and killing the much-needed grass that provides food for the other savanna animals. There is also need of a sentinel that can see above the tall grass and observe the movements of the predator cats. The giraffe is not only tall enough for this, but has excellent eyesight and a curious disposition. After warning other animals with several swishes of the tail, the giraffe boldly strides out of harm's way. Its great body height, tough skin layers, deadly rear hoof kick, and long rapid stride make the adult giraffe an undesirable prey for any carnivore.